Well, if I could, I would have protected you.
Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
Hi all, welcome back to KoTOR II. So, we are very close to getting to the Ebon Hawk. We only need to get through this gas area. I'm not even sure. I think T3
Just
will
say the word.
be able to help us with that. So, let's see. Reroute the main console system. Let's see. Camera functions. Right. Attempt to shut down the decontamination system. 4 spikes. Right. Success. Now. Okay. Perfect. Thank you so much, T3. You're such a helpful little droid. Let's check this. I wonder though, why is this one named Metal Box? Weren't the others? No. Never mind. I thought they had another name. So none of these are aggressive. I guess I deactivated every one of them. Yeah, I must have. Alright, let's... This is the loading ramp to the Ebon Hawk. Once aboard, you'll be leaving the mining facility for good. Yeah, that's the plan. Enter the Ebon Hawk. Alright. Yeah.
More where that came from.
Kreia, your hand, what happened?
There is no time. We must leave.
If they hit us, we're dead. But if they keep missing us, we're dead. That's great odds. Somebody shut that trash compactor up.
Look, can you fly this thing or not?
I'm doing all I can, and that's not enough. What'd you do to make these guys so mad? Well, either they hit us and destroy us, or they hit an asteroid and make the whole field go nova.
Can't we jump to hyperspace?
Not with all these asteroids around us. We'd enter hyperspace in pieces. We have to clear that field first. Thing is, we clear the field and they're gonna have a clear shot at us.
Well, just do your best to keep your distance. We'll get out of this yet.
What are the asteroids? They can be destroyed by us as well as them, can they not?
That'll take out the whole field, the colony, and maybe us. We might not even be able to jump to hyperspace in time.
Then we die here. Choose now.
No, there might be people alive.
Hold on. This is gonna get a little rocky. Well, now that we just killed a planet, maybe one of you can tell me what's going on. Because between assassin droids, a Sith Lord that looks like he sleeps with vibroblades, and being target practice for a Republic warship, I was better off in my cell.
The Republic warship was the Harbinger. It was seized on its way to Telos by the Sith. They sought you, Jedi.
But why are the Sith looking for me?
Because you are the last of the Jedi. Once you are dead, then they have won.
I'm no Jedi. Not anymore.
Whatever lies you tell yourself are of no consequence. The Sith believe you to be a Jedi Knight, and that is all that matters.
But last of the Jedi? That can't be true.
The Jedi Civil War destroyed the Jedi. By the war's end, barely 100 Jedi remained. Many fell in battle, and many more were seduced by Revan's teachings.
But if I'm the last of the Jedi, what are you, Kreia? Because you definitely know the Force. And what about the Jedi on Dantooine? And Coruscant?
The Jedi Academy on Dantooine is nothing more than a crater that echoes with the ghosts of dead Jedi. And the Jedi Temple on Coruscant lies empty. The waters in the Room of 1,000 Fountains have fallen still in reverence to the fallen Jedi and those now lost. Many Jedi blamed the teachings of the Jedi Masters for Revan's fall and the civil war that followed.
Well, if any survivors still live, we need to warn them.
Perhaps, but they are Jedi no longer. If the Sith have not already slain them, then they will not help you, nor can you help them.
Well, before you said the Harbinger was on his way to Telos, do you know anything about that?
Yes, to aid in the recovery effort there. Many roads lead to Telos, including ours.
Not like we have much of a choice, the Peragus astrogation charts being what they are.
It is where we must go, and where the Harbinger was bound before our unfortunate encounter on Peragus.
But how did you know I was on board the Harbinger?
You were difficult to find, but coincidence was on our side. When I learned that you were on the vessel, I knew the Sith would not be far behind. When we intercepted the Harbinger, it was crippled, drifting in space. It was a simple matter to board the vessel and rescue you. Unknown to me, however, the Sith were already on board. Just as we made the jump to hyperspace, they fired upon us, nearly destroying the Ebon Hawk.
Okay, well, that's an unusual set of coincidences.
True. But as one trained in the Force, you know that true coincidences are rare.
How come I don't remember any of this?
Whatever occurred on board the Harbinger had rendered you unconscious. Though your thoughts were faint, I was still able to find you sealed in one of the cargo holds.
But how did we get to Peragus?
I do not know how the Ebon Hawk was able to make it to
Really?
Be silent. We're having a conversation here.
T3 says he repaired the ship and got us to Peragus.
Repaired this ship, my eye. Next thing you know, it's going to claim credit for saving our skins. If that little noisemaker says it repaired the ship once, then it can prove it by doing it again. Go on, get!
Well, we got away from the Sith. Now, how do we stop them?
That is not an easy question to answer. This threat is greater than you know, and I do not believe it is a battle that can be fought.
If you don't stop them, they're gonna keep coming.
Look, enough with the we already.
We cannot hope to triumph against them alone. To stop them, you will need weapons, allies, and a teacher. In the end, I fear it may not be enough.
What do you mean?
You fought in the Mandalorian Wars, and it cost you everything. Are you willing to sacrifice as much again?
Well, how about we find a place to hide for a bit?
That's the first smart thing I've heard since you two started talking.
For a time, yes. Telos may be such a place. All our paths seem to lead us there. Perhaps there, if you are willing, I can train you, help you to survive a while longer.
Yes? And that will also give us time to get some allies on our side.
You are not listening to me. This is not like any field of battle you have ever fought in. Think carefully on your choice. If you choose to fight, if you choose war, it is a path few turn from once the first steps are taken. It carries with it a terrible price, and in the end you may find you have nothing left to sacrifice.
So what are you suggesting, Kreia? Because you seem to be... You want to train me, but you don't want me to use that for a fight. Not now, at least. So I have no idea what you really mean. Well, if evil is not fought, then we sacrifice the galaxy.
Your fool's words echo of a Jedi. You have much to learn, but we have spoken long enough, and my wound pains me. If you have other questions, find me in the crew quarters. There we will speak more.
Hey, don't stop your long, boring rants on my account. I was just getting sleepy-eyed.
Also in private, we will be mercifully free from the opinions of imbeciles and fools.
Look, not like I care or anything, but you might want to go check on our passenger, especially with that hand of hers.
Yeah. You're right. She may need some help. Can you handle things up here?
We're on autopilot until we hit Telos. Until then, a droid could fly this thing. Besides, I think our passenger could use your help.
Yeah, you already said that. So, why?
I think she was barely keeping it together. I'm surprised she's able to stand with all that pain rolling off of her.
Interesting that you noticed. I'll go check on her. Okay. Yeah, let's go talk to Kreia. And I wish I could... I'm gonna unequip this because I feel like it's silly to run around with this huge weapon on the Ebon Hawk. It's all nice and tidy now. Let's go. Yep. We've got a lab station. That's about it, I guess. This is repaired nicely too. And... oh. Well. Good job. Whoever did this. And we got the workbench. Okay. Guess I'll go find Kreia then.
Have you come for more answers? There is little more left to give.
Your hand, is there anything I can do?
This wound is a physical thing and will fade with time. It was necessary. Some things may only be learned from sacrifice.
Really? Well, if I could, I would have protected you.
Save your pity. I am here to save you, not the other way around.
Oh, really? Huh. If we travel together, then we need to work together.
I do not need your condescension nor your lectures. If anyone needs training and guidance, it is you.
What happened? Why so? What happened, Kreia? Are you in such pain that you need to be that arrogant? What if you had died?
I do not know. I fear that the consequences would have been more extreme.
Could it have been lethal?
Possibly, yes, and I fear it works both ways. I would not wish to test it, nor should you.
Why do I get the feeling you already tested it by having your hands cut out? That's just an idea. I'm not gonna say it out loud. But what can we do? I don't want my actions to place you at risk. no matter what you say.
When battle is upon us, I suspect our minds are prepared enough to shield each other from the pain. I think we shall not have a repeat incident of what happened at Peragus.
So how could this bond have happened?
I confess its nature eludes me as well, but the bond is strong, and its roots run deep. It seems the Force flows easily between us. When one of us manipulates the Force to heal or strengthen ourselves, the other is aided as well.
You and Kreia possess the Force Chain special ability. When either of you uses the Force power on yourself, the other gains the benefit as well. Nice.
A powerful technique indeed, though, as we have noticed, it has its drawbacks.
Yes, it does. So we need to be careful. So, what do we do now?
I do not know. The Sith struck more swiftly than I thought, and they will not stop until they have you in their grasp. If you fall, all the galaxy will echo it.
But is there any place where we can retreat to?
It does not matter where we go. It is not the destination that matters. It is the journey. All paths will take us to the end, whatever it may be, and no matter how strongly we fight against it. For now, we are bound for Telos, and that is enough.
Well, can I ask you something else?
Ask, and I will answer.
I need to know more about the Sith hunting us.
These Sith, they seek the death of all Jedi, as have all the Sith, since the Jedi Order was first split.
Yes. There was another Jedi Civil War?
Yes. The Jedi Civil War is not the first one of its kind. Thousands of years ago, the Jedi had another civil war that split the Order. It was a terrible thing. A faction among the Jedi abandoned the teachings of the Order, following their own path. They waged war on their fellow Jedi, a war that raged across the galaxy. But these fallen Jedi were cast out, defeated, and they retreated to worlds in the Outer Rim. Over time, they took on the mantle of the Lords of the Sith, but in their hearts they never forgot the Jedi. The hatred for the Jedi Order burns in their veins like fire and echoes in their teachings. Revan tasted it, as Malak did.
But these Sith seem different?
In a manner of speaking. They are different from Malak in that they are concerned only with the destruction of the Jedi. For them, it is all that matters, all that ever mattered. It is a different war these Sith wage, a thing of silence and shadow. They strike from the darkness, hiding from the face of the galaxy until all Jedi are exterminated. After all the Jedi are gone, then the galaxy is theirs, no matter whether the Sith or the Republic rules. It is the dark side that shall reign, unchecked.
I've never seen Sith assassins like those on the Harbinger.
I believe them to be the result of special teachings. Their apparent weakness against you is evidence of this. Those Sith assassins can sense their prey through the Force. It is like a hunger. They feed and grow stronger when they are near Force sensitives. The stronger their prey is in the Force, the deadlier they become. As long as you were cut off from it, you were able to evade their sight. But after Peragus, I fear that you will be no longer shielded from their eyes, or the eyes of their masters. The stronger you grow, the more will come.
Okay, well, I think I need to reflect. I think I need to reflect on this for a while.
I would see to that fool in the cockpit, and remind him of our destination. I would not want him attempting to veer from Telos.
I don't think he can. Atten isn't so bad, just, well, maybe he is.
He is a fool and an imbecile. His potential lies downwards, not up. Watch that one. His thoughts are slippery. I do not trust him, and nor should you. Such a man serves himself first, and his allies next.
So you read his minds? His mind? So you're a mind reader, Kreia? I'm not sure I like that. But let's go have a chat with... Let's see. This door is... Hello! This one seems a bit more familiar to me. This looks like the remains of an HK unit, but older and more corroded than the one you encountered on Peragus. Its power core still carries a charge, but a number of critical parts appear to be missing. So let's see what we can do. What's up, T3? It looks as if the droid is missing 4 critical components. Its droid processor, replacement droid chassis, the control cluster, and its vocabulator. Hey, we've got a vocabulator. Okay. But that was it, I guess. So we're gonna go find the rest somewhere. Where did T3 go? I wanna have a chat with him. If I can. So, where did he go? There he is. Hey T3. So, do you know where that HK droid in the cargo bay came from? Okay, sorry I asked. Fine. One of those droids only tried to kill us on Peragus, you know? I'm not gonna say that, no. Can I ask you something else then? You look like you've suffered a lot of damage over the years. Yeah. So how much damage? So you lost a lot of programs in your behavior core, in addition to the damage to your frame. Well, I'm sure you'll gain that skill back. I'm glad to have you along. Hey, I could give you a routine maintenance. Alright. Let me tackle the main chassis first. Oh, I'm so sorry, T3. It was a bit tougher than I thought. I'm sorry. We'll try again later. For now, I have some questions for you. Actually, I think we are done for now. We'll talk later, T3. So we got some influence with T3. I think I'll need a bit more before he will answer me about that HK unit. Hey Atten.
How's our passenger? She's still aging?
Cryptic as always.
What a surprise. Just so you Jedi know, the whole cryptic routine isn't mysterious, it's just irritating. If you really can see the future, you should be at the Pazak table.
Yeah. You would be there, right? I'm not even sure Kreia is a Jedi.
Then she must be royalty. Because she's got to be queen of the galaxy to bark out orders like that. Or maybe she's senile.
I mean, how old do you think she is? She may have been good-looking once, but it takes some hard living to make creases like that.
Good looking? Are you that desperate?
Hey, I just got out of prison. If we had a decent navicomputer, trust me, we'd be dropping out of hyperspace into the Nar Shaddaa Red Sector right now.
After spacing that old witch, of course.
Well, are we still on course for Telos?
Like we have a choice? It's the only place Peragus had logged in their astrogation charts. Well, if you thought Peragus was dead, then Telos is a dying world they're trying to breathe back to life. Should be there before too long. You can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
Okay. But, mind if I ask you a couple of questions?
Oh, no. Look, I respect your privacy. I mean, when have I ever asked you any questions? I mean, besides that one.
Huh. You know... You asked me a lot of questions on... Maybe you didn't. Never mind. I'll just... Alright. Never mind. I'll go check out the galaxy map.
So? What happened?
To what?
Don't give me that. There were plenty of times back on Peragus where a lightsaber would have been helpful. So where's yours?
It was taken from me by the council.
Oh yeah? I thought a Jedi was supposed to be married to their lightsaber. Guess I heard wrong. Were you a single hilt or one of those double-bladed Jedi?
I was a double-bladed.
Huh. I hear the twin blades are harder to master, but they can make enemies stampede over each other running for cover. A lot of Jedi in the Mandalorian Wars use double-bladed sabers. A more aggressive blade gives you more slaughter per swing. Hey, you didn't go red, did you?
No, absolutely not. Both the blade and crystal were unique.
Yeah? Unique how?
It was... let's see. It was a Viridian blade, one the Jedi Order had never seen before.
Must have been something. Sure be nice to have it now. Might make those Sith think twice before coming after us.
Well, it's no matter. It was taken away from me long ago.
All right, forget I said anything. Like I said before, you can check our course on the galaxy map if you want. It's on the wall behind you.
I guess that's what we'll do. Yeah, we've got Telos and Peragus. So, we can't go anywhere else.
Attention, this is Citadel Station Bay Control, Dock Module 126. Please remain where you are. Lieutenant Dahlgren will arrive shortly to meet you. That is all.
I don't like the sound of that. If they think we caused the explosion... Uh-oh. Here comes the welcoming party. They may not know what happened, so don't blow it.
I'm Lieutenant Gren, Telos Security Force. I'm under orders to take you into custody in regards to the destruction of the Peragus mining facility.
Are we under arrest?
You haven't been formally charged, but you will be placed under house arrest pending the results of our investigation. Due to the nature of the investigation, I have no specific timetable to offer you. In the meantime, your ship and any droids will have to be given over for safekeeping. Yes, that includes you. You are a droid, so you will be detained. In addition, we will have to take your personal arms and armor until the completion of our inquiry.
Alright. I guess I understand.
Hold on.
Is there any way to get our gear back?
If you are cleared of any involvement, your personal effects will be returned to you. You will be held briefly in the TSF station until living quarters can be arranged, at which point you will be placed under house arrest. Do you understand?
Yes, and I'll cooperate.
Good. My men will relieve you of any arms and armor. Please follow me.
Tell me I'm not going to jail again.
You are going to jail again.
You will be held here briefly. Living quarters are being arranged for you and your companions as we speak. Someone will return shortly to escort you to an apartment in residential module 082.
All right, I understand.
Well, we might be here for a while. Might as well get comfortable.
Someone is coming. So this is the last of the Jedi. I must admit I'm a little disappointed.
You're wrong. What's going on?
The exchange has a bounty on Jedi, you know. You're worth quite a bit of money.
The exchange, huh? I'm pretty sure some two-bit pistol jockey like yourself isn't one of them.
Hey? I'm more than skilled enough to work for the exchange.
You bounty hunters couldn't even win a fair fight. You're the cheapest, most worthless mercenary scum in the galaxy. I'd hire a Mandalorian over your filth in a second.
No Mandalorian could match my skills. No Mandalorian could have been clever enough to infiltrate this station, taken the identity of one of the guards, then...
Then what? Overloaded our force cage fields and made it look like an accident? You probably don't even have the guts to fight me. Pathetic.
Don't think overloading your cages had not occurred to me. You're wanted alive, but I doubt anyone will care as long as I bring them your corpse.
All right, let's get this over with.
Come, Jedi. It is time to die.
Hey, leave her alone. You want to fight? Then try me, if you've got the guts.
You have goaded me once, and you shall not do so twice. But I shall dispose of all of you eventually. And an old woman, a fool, and a broken Jedi are no match to my skills.
Yeah, I think you're overestimating your skill and chances.
Time to even the odds.
The security cameras are... What? What's going on here?
Man down! Quick! Call a medic!
All right, Jedi. I want you to back up slowly. Hands in front of you. Into the force cage. Cooperate, and we won't have to gun you down.
Come on, Lieutenant. They've already killed... who is that? Is that Batu Rem?
No. He's an assassin. It's a good thing I didn't have to depend on you for protection.
Rem's no assassin.
Batu Rem is on leave. He shouldn't even be on the station. This man isn't him.
Yeah. How did he manage to sneak in here?
That's something we're going to have to look into. I can tell you that it can't have been easy.
Great. That's reassuring.
We've arranged for an apartment in residential module 082. You'll stay there under house arrest until our investigation of the Peragus matter is complete. You'll be under TSF protection. I'll personally clear any visitors to your quarters, and we'll investigate this incident to the best of our ability.
All right, let's go.
Officer, get Lieutenant Yima a report of this incident. She'll look into this. The rest of you come with me. We'll escort you to the apartment in 082 immediately. These will serve as your quarters for the duration of your house arrest. 2 officers will be stationed outside at all times. Again, I'll clear any visitors. There won't be another incident.
But just to be on the safe side, why don't you leave us a blaster or two?
All right. How long will I be here?
I can't say. We have a ship examining what's left of the Peragus facility now, so your stay might be brief. We'll keep you informed.
Now, this is a step up from a force cage, at least.
If there are any problems, we'll use the wall terminal to contact you. Let's go.
This isn't good. We've got to get off this station.
Yeah. But care to explain why you're in such a hurry?
What do you think the TSF is going to find at Peragus? That could bring the Sith... You know what? Forget it. As long as we're trapped here, it doesn't matter.
What do you think, Rhea?
We cannot stay in any one place too long, but our path has brought us here for a reason. I must meditate on this. In the meantime, we should rest.
Yeah, you go ahead and meditate. As for me, I could use some sleep.
Okay, rest. Okay, I guess I'm gonna answer that call in the next episode, because this has been a long one, I think. So annoying, but oh well. On that note, thanks for watching. Bye.